I think this is going to be the last one that I do for right now because, my voice is going and I'm getting worn out from it. So I've been really dehydrated lately. I don't know why, and kind of sick, but this is so important to me. This is so important. This is my life's purpose. This is my life's purpose. At least posting this and putting this out there for everyone. So these non-player characters, these psychopaths, these sociopaths, they are big time into denial and covering up. I don't totally know why. It doesn't make sense, but they do not want human beings to know anything, anything in the line of actual and true science, and they don't want human beings to admit that there is a non-physical, a fourth dimension, a spiritual realm. And they don't want human beings to know that, that living things put out electricity and that you can manipulate that electricity. Um, they don't want human beings to know that the physical has to be inhabited by something non-physical for that physical entity being, whether it's a desk, whether it's, I mean, from anything. Even the air has a spirit to it that keeps it existing. Otherwise, it would not be in the physical realm at all, and it wouldn't exist at all. You think that there's nothing to air, you think that there's nothing to light itself, but light itself literally has spirit in it, if you can wrap your head around that. It's what us human beings call spirit. It literally has a spirit in it and a consciousness in it. Light itself does. And light would not exist in this physical plane if it didn't have that spirit, that consciousness in it, literally. And that is what they don't want us to know. And so they are big into denial, 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 denial. And a big part of this denial stuff is that they are big into entertainment. And they like people being distracted by entertainment or work and being bored by entertainment or work, because people are more manipulatable and they're able to hypnotize better and they're able to brainwash better if you're bored, if you're, you know, into wandering off, mentally. That means that you're bored enough that they can easily manipulate you. If you're sitting there and just not able to think and just staring at, whatever, the TV or whatever, they like you in those points because you're the most vulnerable and manipulatable in those points. Another thing I want to say, another point I want to say here is that they don't like people getting into drugs and getting high, especially when it comes to acid, because when people are on acid or when people are drugged up, it's like having a wonky phone. How would you like it if your phone wasn't really acting right and it wasn't working right and they couldn't get out of you what they wanted to get out of you? Or if they got something out of you, it wasn't right. That is what drugs do, and that is why they don't want people to be on drugs. Now, I'm not saying that drugs are good, and they especially, they like people being easily manipulatable by being addicted. If you're addicted, you think that someone who's angry isn't able to be easily manipulated, yet they're the most easily manipulated of all. And the same thing with someone who is addicted to drugs. You think that they can't be manipulated at all, and yet they're the most easily manipulated. So the most easily manipulated people on the face of this earth are those who are angry. And the angrier you are, the easier you are to just get to go off and do whatever the hell they want you to do. And the same with being addicted. Like I said, they're able to take something, and as long as they're able to weaponize it, they see that as valuable. So even drugs, they've managed to weaponize and make into a value for themselves. But, and this is, that's the caveat to my point. But they still don't want people to be on drugs and to be high because they can't control you. They can't manipulate you. You're not a good and loyal worker. You're not a good and loyal, you're not coughing up the loosh that they want. They're not able to eat off you like they want. They're not able to manipulate your mind. A lot of people have seen lizards while they're on drugs. Well, guess what? They're seeing the truth. They're seeing the truth. They're not able to manipulate your mind while you're high and get you to see another person sitting next to you. They can't hypnotize your mind and manipulate your mind into seeing another human being sitting next to you. Because the drugs stop them and stop them from being able to manipulate them. Literally, it stops them dead. And it stops them dead from being able to manipulate you. And if they can't manipulate you, they don't like that. You're suddenly able to see them for the vril, the reptile, the underground reptile that they are. You're suddenly able to see them for the extraterrestrial that they are. You're suddenly able to see them for the non-player character that they are. They can write off, they can say that you're a liar, that you're the bad guy for their bad actions, for their sociopathicness, for their psychopathicness. They'll try to say that you're the sociopath, that you're the psychopath. That's fast and easy. They'll write off their bad actions fast and easy. As it's been said, good on paper, but in real life, they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. They're good on paper, but in real life, they're absolutely terrible. So they're able to write off their bad actions and their sociopathy, their narcissism, but they're not able to hide the fact that, oh my God, you just turned into a lizard before my very eyes. Oh my God, I just heard a hissing, in my ears before my very ears. What is going on here? It's because they weren't able to hide what they're doing. They're not able to hide themselves. Literally. So I'm going to give myself a rest now. There's a lot more in these notes to say. Once you accept these truths, you will also become the truth. And because you'll become the truth, you will also inadvertently become the way and the light. I have so much more to say in this. So much more. So there we go. Watch out for these entities. They will never have 1 million followers on any platform, just right off the bat. They will, okay, that one I messed up on. They will always have see, I'm getting really tired now, which shows that I'm human. So, oh, I'm getting so tired and my voice is getting so rough. I gotta cut it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out that one mistake I said here. So, anyway, I'm so tired. I'm getting loopy. So, I'm cutting it. And I know, and I could feel it, that there's a lot of vril and a lot of sick fucks that have been cursing me through this video. I could feel it through all the videos. And now I've really got you pissed. So fuck you out your asses too. I am the truth, the way, and the light, because I'm telling this to the public. And anyone that accepts these truths, they will be the truth, the way, and the light themselves. So there you go. There you go. Peace, everyone. I guess. Whatever. Bye.